Welcome to Kung Fu Havoc number 2. I'm your host, Echo Fang Grey Wolf. I am waiting for TikTok and YouTube to get started. I mean, Instagram. This is Instagram and this is TikTok. And I don't know what the hell is going on with either one of them. Okay, TikTok's about to be on. Alright, so I know a lot of people are wondering why I don't train in uniform. Let's start with that. Alright. This is a Kung Fu uniform. Hopefully y'all can all see it. These are the pants. This is the shirt. Alright, two things. Before we even get started, first, do not attempt anything that you see. I am not going to do a whole lot today. I'm going to talk about range fighting, and I'm going to do some bound fighting, because if you can look at the sky, you can see that I don't have a lot of time. If you are on TikTok, you are on my tablet. If you are on Instagram, you are on my phone. And everything that you are missing will be on my YouTube channel of Kung Fu Havoc number 2. I don't wear a uniform for one specific reason. I'm not always in my uniform. Alright? And you have to learn how to fight in and out of your uniform. I don't know what that was for TikTok. Anyway, you got to learn how to fight in and out of your uniform. I don't always wear gloves. Alright? I wear them when I do weapons so that the weapons don't slide out of my hand, because sometimes, even though I tape my weapons to the max, it's not enough tape to hold on to the weapon, and sometimes weapons do fly out of your hands. Oh, Lord. I forgot to plug up the damn computer. Sorry about that, y'all. Y'all won't be seeing shit on YouTube if the laptop dies. Just got a sign from the thing. Alright. Now, like I said, I don't always fight in a uniform. I don't always wear or train in a uniform for the simple fact that I don't live in a dojo. This isn't ancient China. I'm not Chinese. I don't need to always train in my uniform. I have not worn that uniform in quite some time. Glad I saw that, because that would have been the thing that took me out on a live broadcast, which would have really freaking sucked. Alright, so we're going to talk about range fighting, because range fighting is very important, and you're going to need to know this, especially if you are a short person under the height of 5'5". And if you're over 5'5", 5'6", 5'7", this isn't going to be something that you're really going to need, but advice is always welcomed when it comes to martial arts. Got your Gatorade. If you don't, get some and stay hydrated. No, Gatorade isn't sponsoring me, but they should. And don't drink it all before you get started. Alright. Now, I gotta bring out my poor scarecrow here. Hopefully you guys can all see my scarecrow. I'm coming over only to get a check to make sure he's in range. He's in range. Okay. Alright. So the most important thing of range fighting when you are short is knowing where striking distance is. I don't know what's going on with my laptop. Okay, it's not my laptop, it's my eyes. Alright, so this is my striking range. Alright? You notice my feet? One step. Alright? So if you're not a good fighter, one step might be a little bit too close for comfort. Alright? And you're going to have to learn to fight in some very uncomfortable positions in life, period. I don't have a training partner, so this isn't going to work out the way it should. Alright? Because this guy's not alive and he can't tell me if I've hurt him by accident. Now, you saw I had to take a step for my punch. I don't necessarily have to take a step for my kick. Alright? And 9 times out of 10, if your enemy is coming at you, it's going to be a whole lot easier for you to kick them by waiting patiently for them. Another thing you should understand that basics win fights, everything else is for the movies. Alright? So, if If he's running at me, I'm not doing this. Alright? There's a 1 in 50 chance that he can duck it. There's also a 1 in 50 chance that he can catch me while I'm in the air and body slam me and call it a day. If he slams me hard enough, he's either going to knock the wind out of me, and he might actually unalive me by accident. There are many ways that you can hurt or unalive somebody doing martial arts just by accident. So you have to be real careful. Now I'm taking the gloves off because I'm not doing any weapons today, but just so that you know, they don't come with the uniform. You got to buy your own. You will not always be in your uniform, and it's more than likely you are never going to get attacked at a dojo unless it's by somebody in that dojo, or unless rival schools become a thing in real life and not just the video game from Capcom. Capcom should remake rival schools the way they did Street Fighter. So I got this guy. This is a southpaw or a Wing Chun stance. Open your hands, you have Wing Chun. Close your hands, you have southpaw. You can figure out how to combine them both. It would behoove you to do that. So he throws a left, boom, boom. I've struck him. He throws a left, boom, boom, boom. You understand? Now, what the hell's going on with my TikTok? Uh-oh. Something's happening with my tablet for TikTok, and it ended. It didn't give me a sign or anything. It just ended. Your live has expensed. What the hell? Okay. That sucks. That was a poor experience for this tablet. It's a new tablet. That should not have happened. I'm sorry, y'all. We're gonna try to re-engage the live for TikTok. What in the Sam hell happened? Okay, unstable network. Fucking A. Yeah, where's my live action? The deuce. Alright, my feelings are hurt now. Okay, the show must go on. Maybe I should have did this for Instagram instead of TikTok. Why can't I get the live back? There it is. Okay, there we go. Allow TikTok to access nearby devices. Okay, maybe that'll do. Okay, right now we don't need to worry about that. I'll try and fix it later. Okay, so that was a major malfunction. Now we got to see if it's going to go live again. Loading, loading. I apologize profusely if you're on Instagram, and for you guys here on YouTube, which will be watching way after I have done filming all of this stuff. Okay, TikTok's back in action. Alright, thank you TikTok, I'm glad you're back. Okay, so as I was saying, the range is very important. Rather it be a foot, or rather it be a fist. You have to learn how to control range. But as a short person, your range is not the issue. His range is the issue. Depending on how long he is, you're going to have to learn to get outside of him, and that means you're going to have to put him or you're going to take the dangerous spot and get it. Damn. Okay. You know, I should have went with my first instinct and just canceled this shit today. I should have just canceled it. Okay, so we're going to have to finish this off before 6:30 comes. So, with range fighting, if this guy is like 6 feet tall, then more likely his striking distance is right here. I don't know if you guys can still see me, and you probably can. So, now I don't know if you guys can see him, and you probably can. But if he's 6 feet tall, his striking distance is right here. So, 1, 2, and we're fighting. Alright? Now, if he's like my height, if it's a quick one, you know. Now, when you are fighting or engaging in combat with someone, you have to control your range. But as a short person, you have to learn how to control their range as well. Because a taller person has longer reach with the arms and longer reach with the legs. So you need to know how to avoid and get out of the way, dodge, conquer. So if he's throwing a left foot, I want to get out of here. I want to get to his outside. If he's throwing the right foot, I want to get to his outside. And the reason why I teach get to the outside versus stepping to the inside is because if you step to the inside, you're more likely to be the victim of his counterattack. Where if you step to the outside, he has to work harder for the counterattack. Alright? Now for those who have no idea what that means. So, he's throwing a right punch. If he throws a right punch, if anyone's throwing a right punch at you, it should be hitting you on the left side of your face. Unless you are in an awkward ass position and his left punch hits you, or his right punch hits you on the left side of your face. So, this side, the right side. Sorry, at the moment, my left and my right are confused. But anyway, he's throwing a right punch. If it's not hitting you on the left side of your face, you're either standing in an awkward position or somehow or another, he got over here and threw a right jab instead of a left. So when you are taught to block in karate, it's always block and counter, which gives him the opportunity to block and counter. And y'all will be blocking and countering all damn day long. When you're taught to block with Kung Fu, Gung Fu, or Wing Chun, the way I was taught, instead of the way you are taught, because everybody teaches things differently. I was taught block to the outside and strike. So he's throwing a right punch. Boom, break, boom. You know, so he threw a right punch. It's coming to my left. I step, I break, I strike. All right? Same thing with Kempo. He's throwing a right punch to my left side. When I'm standing in a southpaw position, boom, boom. But he still has the left hand that's open. You understand? So when I get in, boom, I have to be able to beat the left and the right. So he's throwing a right, so if I block it here and I counter, if I block it here and I counter, or I block it here and I counter, I have to be able to block his counter as well as I counter. Does that make sense? If not, you're going to have to practice that shit. Alright, so we're going to go back over here real quick. He's throwing a right. I'm over here. I block, I broke it, I throw a knee. I block, I broke it, I throw a back fist. I block, I broke it, I throw a back fist. My targets are generally going to be the throat, or ribs, or kidney. If I'm going to throw a kick or a knee, when I block, break, I'm going to pull him. So I pull, and I throw my knee into him. Now, the reason why I'm using a knee is because that was a karate knee, by the way. Kung Fu knee would have been the knee that was closest, so it would have been he throws a punch, I block, I break, I pull, and I lift the knee that's closest to him. Where with karate, when you block, break, and pull, and throw the knee that's farthest from him to add the power and the torque. When you pop your hips and your core, you're going to be kneeing him in the gut. When you knee him in the gut, you're just going to back elbow him in the base of his neck, and then back fist him. That would be Kung Fu, where if you do it karate style, you've kneed him, he's gone over, you're going to torque your body and elbow him in the back, either the spine or the neck. It's going to be a choice that you choose to make. This guy's getting funky. I'm going to put my partner down here. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to do down fighting now. Hopefully where you guys can see him. Again, for the record, please do not attempt. Alright. So when you're fighting down, understand that your hands are severely depleted if they're behind you. So if you don't have a lot of flexibility or if you're not a contortionist, this is your block. It's a sucky ass block. So you better learn how to block with your hands and knees. The only problem with that is there's a good chance that you can sweep your foot and you can go down as I pick this Reggie out of my ass. It is the same thing on this side. Now, the thing with fighting with your hands tied behind you, it makes it more difficult because your balance is way off by at least 51.257%. Somebody can calculate that if you want. I'm pretty sure my calculations are correct. The numbering is probably just wrong. What the hell is going on with my thing? That's new. I don't know what the hell just happened. TikTok did some strange stuff. Anyway, if your hands are in front of you, you have a better chance because you actually have the ability to block. The thing is, You're not doing any fancy kicks. There's no tornado kicks, there's no jumping spin kick, there's no butterfly kicks, and there's no reverse tornado kicks. I'm pretty sure y'all have no idea what that is. Reverse tornado, jumping spinning back kick, tornado, and your butterfly, which I'm probably going to get fucked up. Whew. Like I said, probably going to get fucked up. When you have a hip replacement, your moves no longer look like they used to. Okay. So we're going back to reverse fighting with your hands tied behind your back first. This is the most difficult thing. Again, please do not attempt. It is very bad for you to see something that you see on video but have not had the proper training. So, in this situation, my door is where you guys are, and I need to send him over in that direction. So, I don't want to engage this guy because I'm not a good fighter. Alright? I'm not a good fighter. I want to escape, and the best way for that, there's two kicks I can use. Whichever leg is first is the kick I'm going to use, so I need to make sure I'm in the right position. I'm going to use an inside to outside crescent kick with my right leg, sending him to my right so that I can run to my left. It will look like this. He goes this way, and I go this way. If my left leg is in the position where it's going to be more powerful than my right, which generally it is, I'm going to use an outside to inside crescent kick. And I'm sending him in that direction. I have to work a little harder at popping my hips to go in the correct direction to get to the door. So, outside to inside crescent kick, left leg. Boom. Send him this direction. I'm going this direction because this is the way to my door. I understand, same concept if the door's on the other side of him. If the door's on the other side of him, I want to send him in this direction now so that I can go in this direction. So my left inside to outside crescent kick, my right would be an outside to inside crescent kick. So we're going to go left first since that's the leg I had the hip replacement with, and it kind of sucks to use that son of a bitch. So, boom. That looked like that wouldn't hurt anybody. Of course it wouldn't, but for a real life scenario, I would throw a harder kick. Sending him this way, and I'm going this way. Now, same thing with the right leg, only it's an outside to inside because I still want to send him to my left. So I'm kicking to my left with an outside to inside crescent kick. Boom! I sent him this way, popping my hip, and I'm going this way because the door's over here. Understand that you do not want your opponent to go in the direction of the door because that's going to suck. And if he blocks you, then you're going to have to engage, and if you're not a strong fighter, it's not going to work out in your favor. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. It's not going to work out in your favor. If you've never been in a fight in your life and you use these tactics to escape, then you're probably going to be okay. But if you've never been in a fight in your life and you fuck up, you're going to get fucked up. Alright? Now with your hands tied in front of you, I'm going back to the bat, but I'm jumping back and forth because of time. With your hands tied in front of you, it's going to be a whole lot easier for you to defend yourself. He throws a right punch, block. But he has a left to counter, so you don't really want to do the block thing. You want to block in the direction of getting him the hell away from you. He throws a right punch, boom, you're over here. Now you got him, so you got him out of the way, push off, go for the door. Alright? Providing that the door's over there. The door's over here, you just fucked up, and now you have to engage this bastard. Now he throws a left punch, boom. You blocked him, you still got these, boom, boom, and go for the door. You shouldn't try to take too much time on getting rid of your opponent to escape, especially if you are not a strong fighter. You don't want to engage with somebody if you don't know how to fight yourself. Now, these are survival things that you can use. However, what the hell is going on with that? I got to end this live. TikTok and my tablet is doing some really strange shit. However, if you are a strong fighter, I still recommend that you do not engage. I recommend that you get out of Dodge. It's a whole lot safer to play it safe than to try to be a fucking hero. Alright? If you don't have any martial art training whatsoever, just because you see, monkey do does not always work. And you're going to have to understand that this is not no BS game style training. This shit is some real shit. You will be able to use it, but you really want to get trained in it first. Awesome. also stay hydrated. Now, before I go, let me put my punching bag down. Now, before I go, it's very important that everybody understands this. Safety is very important in any sport, and martial arts is not a sport, it is a way of life. You have to be safe when you are training, so if you haven't had proper training, don't go tying your hands up and thinking that you're somebody when you're not, so don't do that. If you have had proper training, don't go tying your hands up and thinking that you're somebody if you have not been trained from childhood on how to do this shit. Now, granted, there are going to be a lot of times in your life where you can work scenarios out in your head, but if you don't train with those scenarios, you're going to get messed up, and I'm not being held responsible. It's like at the beginning of this, I showed you guys my uniform. Well, here's the thing. When do you wear your uniform? You wear your uniform most of the time when you are personally at a dojo and you are training. Now, a lot of dojos don't do this. Some dojos do. I insist on you having more types of training clothing. All right? Gym clothes, street clothes, and a uniform. And if I had a dojo, this would be a requirement for every class. Monday, gi day. Tuesday, gym clothes day. Thursday or Friday, whichever, how many days a week you come. Those days will be more or less, they should probably be your street clothes day. All right? So don't buy anything fancy. Just have some comfortable street clothes. I wear fucking khakis all the time. I mean, not khakis. I wear cargo pants all the time. I honestly don't know the difference. I think cargo pants have more pockets. But I wear cargo pants all the time. All the time. You will rarely catch me in a pair of jeans. And you will catch me with a wedgie. But the thing is, you know, you're going to have to learn how to adapt. And you're going to have to learn how to fight in your regular clothes. Because most of the time when people get attacked, they generally get attacked at night. And they generally get attacked in their normal clothes. So it's the same thing with BJJ where it's gi or no gi. I would highly recommend that everybody who opens up a dojo have days where you tell people bring your training clothes that resemble everyday wear. So tell everybody that's in your dojo you want training clothes that is everyday wear. And that way they can train in them. Now, ladies, specifically for you, if you're going to wear training clothes that's everyday wear like mini skirts and shit like that, you are required by law of my class to wear biker shorts under it so that we don't have any perverts doing perverted shit in the dojo, alright? But we're also going to train you and treat you just like we would if you were in your gi or if you were in a pair of jogging clothes or gym outfits. In fact, I think if I had a dojo every day of the week, you would have to wear one or the other, but it would be set days. So like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday's the gi, Wednesday's the gym gear, and Thursday or Friday, whichever day it is, you wear the street clothes. And you wear the street shoes. And we will make sure that you have a pair of shoes on, because 9 times out of 10, if you're going to get into a fight, no one's going to allow you to take your shoes off. I'm sorry. I've never seen anybody say, oh, wait. Let me take off my shoes. Like the Dragon, the Bruce Lee movie, or the movie called They Call Me Bruce, where the guy put on this one sock on his foot so he could beat the hell out of people because he couldn't fight without that sock on. It's a mental glitch. It's a long story, but it was a good movie. So that being said, thank you to TikTok, thank you to Instagram, and I will catch you guys later. And anything that you missed, you can find it on Kung Fu Havoc number 2 within the next 30-40 minutes. I am your host, Echo Fan Grey Wolf, a.k.a. James Williams Jr. Be seeing ya. How you cut this damn thing off? Sorry, TikTok. Okay. Damn it, this damn thing didn't cut off. I cannot disengage the TikTok. Okay, well, you look at the sky while I disengage YouTube. Okay, everybody on YouTube, I'm sorry for not giving you full amount of time that I probably should have given you. The sky is not trustworthy and I can't afford a new laptop. So we're going to pack it in and call it a day. And that being said, you know, title this Fun Martial Arts Live. And we're going to call it that. Thank you guys for watching. I'm your host, Echo from Great Workers. Country Have It.